everyone. I'm Adam Brown, and this is Shell Point Today for Thursday, November 20th. On today's show, time to hoist the sails as we reveal this year's Shell Point Sailor of the Year. We'll also introduce you to the newest member of Shell Point's medical team. And ladies, we keep you looking your best with a new product from the Salon. But first, the Shell Point Computer Club meets today. Mike Peterson from Computer Medics will be on hand to answer all of your difficult computer questions. The Computer Club will meet in the Manatee Room on the island starting at 2:15. Tonight, don't miss the kickoff to the Shell Point concert season. Broadway stars Terry Dale Hansen and Nat Chandler present a delightful evening of songs from the Great White Way, including hits from The Phantom of the Opera, Cats, Evita, Sunset Boulevard, and more. The curtain rises on Behind the Mask tonight at 7:30 at the Village Church on the island. Tickets are $35. Tomorrow, don't miss a trip to the final frontier as Fantasy of Flight wraps up. NASA senior scientist and physicist Wei-Ping Yu will be here at Shell Point to take you beyond any place you've ever been for a virtual look at the mysteries of the universe. Don't miss the fascinating conclusion to Fantasy of Flight. The program gets underway at 1:15 tomorrow in the Village Church Auditorium on the island. Everyone is welcome. And just a reminder, the new Shell Point directories will be distributed in January. So, if you need to make changes or additions to your contact information, such as your phone number or email address, then please visit shellpoint.net/contact-info and submit the form online. Or you can contact Pat Cunningham in Resident Support Services at 454-2299. Changes and updates must be submitted by Friday, December 5th. For more information or to sign up for any of the activities we've talked about, stop by the Island Service Desk in the Resident Activity Center or call 454-2282. Or you can call the Woodland Service Desk at 454-2054. If you've taken a walk by the lake at the Woodlands Commons or the pond on the island, you've probably seen some incredible-looking vessels sailing about on the waters. These miniature sailboats are part of the yacht club here at Shell Point. The miniature yacht club, that is. And recently, they named their Sailor of the Year. Shell Point TV was there for the announcement.
We're here today because this is the annual meeting of the Shell Point Model Yacht Club, wherein we elect officers and award the Sailor of the Year award. We're awarding the trophy to the fellow who was the founder of the club, a fellow by the name of Charlie Picek, who 6 years ago came here and decided that we needed a little sailing club, and he's, with the help of Mary Franklin, he organized it, and he really got the thing up and running. And even today, Charlie is 92 years old, incidentally, and he's probably one of our most active members, and he loves every minute of it, and we really appreciate him.
Charlie is a mainstay of the club. He fixes our boats. He solves all sorts of problems for us, and he's almost always here, so we felt that he really deserved it. He also donated this as an award to be given to beginner sailors, so we've sort of changed the whole way of giving it and doing this today.
For all the work that he has done, both in setting it up initially, and today, if anybody gets in trouble with their boat, Charlie will say, bring your boat over to my place and we'll work on it together. And he's really very good about that. If you were to walk into his unit over there on the island, it looks like a small shipyard. He's got boat parts all over the place, and he's got several extra boats. So he's really into it.
We have a perpetual trophy, a Sailor of the Year award, and originally it was designed for the newcomers, the inexperienced sailors, to have at least something to give them for their efforts, and it was awarded once a year. Well, we sort of covered everybody with the trophy, and Alice and Gary and I guess the whole bunch decided that they would give it to me, and they wrote a poem. It's really fabulous. They've done quite a job. It really got to my heart. All I did is what I ordinarily love to do. It's part of my life, sailing. I've sailed, about 7 seas already. You know, I love sailing. I've sailed since I've been about 6 years old with my dad, and sailing is in my blood, and this was really a fabulous, sort of a reward for all that I've done.
The medical staff and facilities here at Shell Point are second to none, and recently a new member of the medical team began seeing patients at the Arbor. Dr. Valeriy Sabodash brings years of practice in healthcare to Shell Point, and we recently sat down with him to find out more about his practice.
I'm Dr. Sabodash, and I'm here in Shell Point. I'm practicing neurology for about 15 years. And I'm very glad to be here in Florida and join your group. I was trained in 2 fellowships. Most recent was behavioral neurology geriatric fellowship at University of California, Los Angeles, where I had very good education in terms of the management of dementia and behavioral conditions. Also, I had the training and fellowship for clinical neurophysiology, epilepsy, in University of Chicago. I did my residency in Springfield, Illinois. I work with a neurology specialist group, and here in Shell Point we provide management of wide range of medical neurological conditions. Among those, particularly, we manage dementia, any neurological problems, including peripheral and central nervous system. So practicing for last couple of weeks, probably close to months in Shell Point, I see patients with different forms of neurological problems, including behavioral disorders, as I said, dementia, also a lot of movement disorder problem, back pain, neck pain. Those are conditions that are commonly seen, and different approaches. So we trying to look at the problem and treat these conditions from neurology point of view, trying to prevent any surgical intervention as we can. And we're having good, I think, results, and at least what I hear by now, feedback. By now, practicing in this particular place, what I like, the people are very knowledgeable here. The patient come with good questions, a lot of information, and we trying to address all their questions, all their concerns. Especially many of those concerns come from the family members. Many of them want to know that calling us from other states and so on. So I'm very often on the phone answering the questions for the family. So, and I really like the idea to work in this environment and communicate with the people. And as I said, environment is quite impressive. I think the main idea of us, and I think it's a privilege for us to be here, to provide care locally here for the patient, not to move outside, and having best possible care locally. Of course, additional services, when we need to use those, we ask our patients to come outside. Mainly this is imaging procedures or tests that require more specific technology, a point like EEG and nerve conduction studies, so I will ask our patients come to see us outside. But to tell the truth, it's not the main point. As I said, we try to provide care here locally with all sources we can. I see patients here in Shell Point Arbor Clinic on Fridays every week. Also, I take appointments in Pavilion and Other time, if of course we need to see patients outside, it will be other days of the week. For any questions regarding the schedule and related to medical condition for my patients, of course, I recommend to contact our office. In the area of my interest, including behavioral neurology, neuropsychology, geriatric neurology, epilepsy, movement disorders, peripheral nervous system, and management of spinal pathology. Those conditions are welcome, and I will be glad to help patients if any questions and they need help.
We all want to look our best, even when we're in unusual situations, like getting out of the pool soaking wet. Well, now the Shell Point Salon has a new product that'll keep you looking fantastic. Here's Salon Manager Robyn to explain.
Hi, my name is Robyn, and I'm here at the salon at Shell Point, and I have another great Mirabella product to tell you about. This is their cream to powder makeup. It goes on like a powder with a little sponge, but it's actually moist. It's actually a cream. So it goes on really easy. So for that active person that maybe you're getting out of the pool and you just want to put a nice little layer of foundation on just to spruce up your skin tone, this is a great choice. It's not oily, it's not greasy, and it's not too heavy and thick. So it's really a nice, light alternative. If you'd like any more information about the Mirabella makeup, I'd be happy to go over anything that you need with you, and we can come up with just the right shades for you. We also have a wonderful 10-hour lipstick. This is a vinyl color, and this stays on really, really well, but it doesn't dry out your lips like a lot of extended wear lip color does. So again, if you'd like to check this out, just let us know and we'll go over what colors are best for you. All right, thank you and have a wonderful day.
Now it's time to cover all of today's happenings, Academy news, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hi, Shell Point. Welcome to the happening section of Shell Point TV. I'm Caitlin Vanskoy and this is Bev Chanley, and we're going to let you know what's happening today. We're going to start the morning off with a 7:15 a.m. Health Connections class, Bend, Breathe, and Balance at the Health Club on the island. 8 a.m. pickleball will be played at the pickleball courts on the island. Also at 8 a.m. the Men's Golf Association will be meeting at the Shell Point Golf Club. Also at 8 a.m. the Round Robin Doubles Tennis, all levels, will be playing at the tennis courts at the Woodlands. Come on down to the shuffleboard courts on the island for shuffleboard at 9:15 a.m. The Paddlers Club will be meeting at 9:30 at the kayak storage on the island, and you must have your own kayak. Call 433-2488 for more information. Current events will be meeting at 9:30 a.m. in the game room at the Woodlands. Come on down to the tennis courts at the Woodlands for ladies match play at 9:30 a.m. For more information, call 433-5069. Samba, the card game, will be played at the Sable Room at the Woodlands at 9:30 a.m. Another awesome Fantasy of Flight event, Airplanes Take Flight, at the Village Church at 9:45 a.m. on the island. Sign up is required for that one. Introduction to beginning line dancing will be taking place at the Health Club on the island at 9:45 a.m. The photo gallery and studio will be open for viewing from 10 to 12 and 2 to 4 on the island down at the tunnel. If you like line dancing, come down for basic line dancing at 10:15 a.m. at the Health Club on the island. For more information, call 482-5965. Come and cruise on the Susie Q. It takes off at 11 a.m. for shopping and sandwiches at Cape Harbor, and sign up is required for that one. That's all we have for the morning. Bev?
Thanks, Caitlin. At 12:45 today, we start with Mahjong. That's played in the Library Lounge on the island. And then 1:15, we have shuffleboard being played. That's at the shuffleboard courts behind the Activity Center. At 1:15, we have spot play readers in the Osprey Room on the island. 1:30, we have a Health Connections class, Aqua Pilates Stretch. That's held in the Life Quest Aquatic Center. It's $5 per class, and you can just drop on by. You don't need to sign up in advance. At 1:45, we have Finding Joy. That'll be in the Social Center on the island. At 2:15, the computer club will be in the Manatee Room on the island. The Christmas cantata rehearsal will be at the church choir room at the village church at 2:30. And then we have a 2:45 Health Connections class. This one is Balance and Mobility Training Level 2, Session A. That's in the health club and it's currently full. The seamstress will be here for her weekly service. She'll be in the Osprey Room at 4 o'clock. At 4:30, Alcoholics Anonymous meeting will be held in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. If you like Pinochle, it's played in the Library Lounge on the island at 6:30. And the Trailblazers Bible Study group will be in the Game Room of the Woodlands at 7 o'clock. At 7:30 tonight, we have the Fine and Performing Arts concert series, Behind the Mask, with Terry Dale Hansen and Nat Chandler. They'll be at the Village Church. You do need to have your ticket in order to get in. Well, we thank you for joining us today, and we will see you back here tomorrow for the weekend edition.
Hi, I'm Terry Kolath with your Academy information for Thursday. At 1 o'clock, our Mahjong Basics class continues in the Arbor second floor kitchen at the Woodlands. And at 2 o'clock, Apple iPad Tips and Techniques continues in the Oak Room at the Woodlands.
Menus for Thursday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is mushroom chicken with penne and roast vegetables. The dinner special is the Crystal Carving Board for $13.95, and the soup of the day is lentil. In the Island Cafe for lunch on Thursday, the special is a panini with chicken, peppers, onions, and cheese, and chips for $7.25. The dinner special is Thai night for $8.25. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill on Thursday are grilled ribeye for $19.95 or braised short ribs for $16.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm Andy Hawkins, the senior pastor of the Village Church, and I'm here with Glenda Stephenson, our church administrator, and we're here to talk about one of our special upcoming community services, which certainly we want everybody to be involved who would like to come to this, and I think people are genuinely thankful people, and it's Thanksgiving time, and so we're going to have a Thanksgiving service on Thanksgiving Eve, that Wednesday evening. Tell us a little bit about what usually goes into that service and who we've got on tap for our service this time.
Yeah, Andy, this is one of my favorite services of the year. I just love setting aside time to express our gratefulness to God. Indeed. And we are going to be doing that in a variety of ways. We have some wonderful music planned, and highlight of that is the combined choirs, Shell Point Singers and the Village Church Choir. They'll be singing. Pam Blau will be playing the bells.
Say again?
She's going to be playing cowbells.
Oh, fantastic. You know, I'm just pulling your leg a little bit because I've heard her. It's really quite extraordinary.
It is. Yeah. It is. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're especially excited. Fred Freyer is going to be playing some clarinet, and he's a wonderful clarinetist.
That's what I hear. I'm looking forward to that.
It will be a blessing.
Yeah.
And then we take time, we've got 4 of our Shell Point employees that are going to share what God has meant to them over the course of this past year and what they're grateful for. So those 4 will be sharing from their hearts as part of the service, and we're excited about that.
I'm sure there's an opportunity just for people to resonate with that thankful spirit, with the singing, with the music that's being presented, with the people that are giving testimonies will relate to a lot of what they say. We certainly are thankful people. We're in a place that is beautiful and that is caring, and we're excited to be involved in the Shell Point community in general. And so what a better place to do that than is to take some time on Thanksgiving Eve to express that.
That's true. And one of the tangible ways that we express that is we always take a special offering at our Thanksgiving Eve service. And the offering goes to a particular area of the world where there is suffering.
Absolutely.
And so we work through Comma Services, Compassion and Mercy Associates, which is the relief arm of the Christian Missionary Alliance. And this year, our offering is going to go to help refugees in the Middle East, particularly Syrian refugees as they're entering into northern Jordan. Yeah. And one of the needs that has been especially apparent there most recently is there's so many children that are coming across the border with their parents, and the Jordanian school system cannot absorb all of these kids. And so many of these kids have been out of school. They have a sense of purposelessness, I guess you could say. And so CAMA is working to raise funds right now to purchase a building and provide schooling for 120 kids is their goal. So our offering this service and this year is going to go towards
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And this particular, I mean, there are refugee problems in a number of places in the Middle East as well as in other places around the world. But this particular one has been going on for a couple of years. And so there are camps in Jordan, in the northern area of Jordan. We obviously have some churches and some connections to try to minister to in those camps. But it's one thing to simply provide food and water, but to recognize that there are children here who just really are without education for an extended period of time. It's not just a week or here or there or a month or something like that. They've been here for a good while, and something really does need to be done. And I'm excited that we're able to contribute to that. And we certainly hope that our viewers, the folks in the Shell Point community, will be able to step up to the plate and really provide for this particular need. I think it'll be an exciting way to be involved globally as a people in this community.
I do too. I'm excited about it.
So that's going to take place on Wednesday, November 26th. That's Thanksgiving Eve, and we hope that you'll join us. It's at 7:15 here in the Village Church, and we'll look forward to seeing you all at our Thanksgiving Eve service, which is a community-wide service. Blessings to each and every one of you.
We're glad you joined us for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for a look at some of the amazing work being done at the Pottery Studio on the island and how you can be a part of it. Until then, this is Shell Point Today for Thursday, November 20th. I'm Adam Brown, and for all of us here at Shell Point TV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.